Hey guys, welcome to the channel. And as always, if you find this interesting, please give me a like, please subscribe, and please click that notification on so you can catch me again. So this is my NBA Jam Shaq fight stick with online access, and I'm very happy with the way it came out. And if you saw what this was, you can actually, I'm going to link my first video. If you saw what this was before, I mean, it was ridiculous. Basically, it was a pile of junk. Buttons on the floor, monitor about to go in the garbage.
It didn't require any discipline to attain it. You know, you read what others had done, and you took the next step. You didn't earn the knowledge for yourselves, so you don't take any responsibility for it.
I mean, you're absolutely correct, Jeff. I didn't mold the plastic. I didn't do the artwork. I didn't even create the game. But I think it's pretty unique to put it all together. And you know what? The last 2 days, I played about 10 online games and had an amazing time. This idea all started when I was playing my Switch, and I was playing online for the first time, really. I was playing 2K Playgrounds 2. I played like 3 games. It was a lot of fun. But I was getting my ass kicked by all the teenagers. They're way too good for me. So I said, you know, should I get a Shaq Edition NBA Jam? Which I was going to do originally, but I kind of don't have the room. And then this idea popped into my head.
You stood on the shoulders of geniuses to accomplish something as fast as you could, and before you even knew what you had, you patented it and packaged it and slapped it on a plastic lunchbox, and now you're selling it. You want to sell it. Well,
I'm definitely not planning to sell this, but anybody who likes the idea can definitely make one. I'll put a link to the Etsy seller who created this this casing, and another Etsy seller sells this little ball top, which is a cool thing as well. And I actually did the design myself. He helped me out with it, and I think it was under $40, $30 and change, and that's pretty much all this cost me. I did buy the buttons that were $2 each, Sandwell buttons, and they feel great.
Yeah, but your scientists were so preoccupied with whether or not they could, they didn't stop to think if they should.
If you remember from video 1, I totaled my power switch, and you can't use an on-off switch with this. I was just using a button for on and off. I would have to pull it out because eventually it'll corrupt. That's why NBA Jam, Tron, and a few others have the slow on-off. But what I did was I had an extra control deck from a Tempest that broke, and I pulled this off, and a Tempest has a quick power on-off, but what I'm doing is I'm using the volume. So on worked. Let's see if off works. Okay, here goes nothing. And we powered off. So this fight stick was actually made for a Sanwa stick and Sanwa buttons, but I'm not using a Sanwa stick because I already have the arcade one up for the NBA Jam, and that's fine for me, but they're the wrong measurements. So I happen to have a Sanwa stick that I was going to put into my Mortal Kombat. So I took off the plate, I put the Sanwa plate on the one up, and then upstairs I'm going to put the one up plate on the Sanwa stick. So it all worked out, except for this, the buttons. These are the wrong buttons. I needed the screw buttons, like the Haps or the Crowns, or Sanwa has screw buttons as well. And I purchased the wrong buttons. And because I'm impatient and I want to do this now, I'm not going to exchange it. So what I did was I just put a little tape around each button and then stuck them in. And it's a nice tight fit. See that? Doesn't look so pretty from this side, but I'll clean it up a little, and nobody's looking at that side, and they're in tight. They're not going anywhere. So I think that'll work. So I'm just testing the buttons now. I want to make sure I put everything in the right place here. My volume / power button is working. Let's try everything else.
Murdoch, wants the ball. Murdoch raises up. He's got skills. The ball is loose. He goes to doing. There's no stopping him. Passes it. Murdoch lays it up. to go. Murdoch fades away. Off the rim. To Pittman with the rainbow. He's lighting it up. Murdoch raises up. He shoots. Swish. Miller stolen. Forced the shot up. Blazer. He guns it. Midway presents NBA Hang Time.
And,
Power jam. Ashburn fires the jumper. Mavericks lead by 6. From downtown. No good. Roll. Incredible. Ashburn. He passes it. Ashburn takes it to the hoop. For outside. Smoking. Showtime. Tonight's